We don't know what to think.
雖然我哋係喺一個係香港，一個係美國，但係我哋都有時嘅聯絡。
Even though we're separated, I was in Hong Kong, and of course the Tim family is here. We communicated regularly.
估唔到會突然間發生啲咁嘅事情。
What had happened was a total shock to us.
當諗翻起嘅時候，唞幾嘅時候，我都同一個空白腦袋度，唔知點樣去諗。
The first few days after the event, after the accident, I don't know what to think and how to respond. I have a blank. I draw a blank in my head.
直至到慢慢諗嘅時候，就諗起究竟阿天喺我哋嘅 family 裏邊係一個咩個角色？
And slowly I accepted the reality, and I thought of the role that my brother Tim played in the Tan family. What does that mean?
阿天喺我哋幾個兄弟姊妹中係最大嘅。
Tim was the oldest among the brothers and sisters.
佢覺得嗰感覺就好似一個開荒牛咁樣。
So he's like a pioneer. He's like the frontier person.
喺我哋咁多人兄弟姊妹中嘅時候，佢先係過嚟美國。
He was the first to leave Hong Kong and come to the United States.
然後佢好努力讀書，然後工作。
He was a hardworking student. He finishes and he worked.
跟住佢encourage 我過嚟呢度讀書咁樣。
And Tim then encouraged me, Eric, also to come to this country to study.
嚟到嘅時候，佢就會好無私咁提供佢嘅寶貴嘅意見，喺選學校啲選科上面。
And he unselfishly shared with me, spent time with me, gave me advice of how to pick schools, and help me to adjust to this country.
佢同時都係介紹我去教會讀經班。
He also introduced me to the church and the Bible studies.
等我可以認識到神。
So that I can learn about God.
所以佢無論喺生活或者係信仰都幫助我好多。
So whether in life, in adjustment, and in matter of faith, he has helped me greatly.
除此之外，佢就好似隻牛不斷去 move on 咁樣。
So like a cow plowing the land, he continues to work hard. He continues to labor. He continued to labor.
佢除咗喺紐約之外，佢唔同嘅地方去工作過。
He not only worked at New York, he has worked in many other states in this country.
其中有2年曾經喺加拿大工作過。
In fact, in 1 year, he was working in Canada.
喺當時候都喺啱啱我個家姐去移民加拿大。
At that time, one of my older sister, Tim's younger sister, went to Canada as an immigrant.
當時佢都提供咗一啲喺居住或者係揾工好多嘅 advice。
And indeed, Tim helped my sister in terms of job searching and making a residence in Canada. He gave valuable advice.
大家都清楚Tim 係一個好風趣幽默、隨和不拘小節嘅人。
And many of you who know Tim knows that he's a humorous person. He is very down to earth. He's not calculating. He's a very sincere person.
有陣時我都會同佢有啲接觸嘅時候，我會覺得唔知佢想點樣去好開心咁樣。
Sometimes I
就無所適從，但係都好開心嘅 moment。
So sometimes, although I don't fully understand him, and yet every moment that I interacted with him is always a pleasure. I've never had a hard time with him.
但係都清楚就係佢個好hardworking 嘅一個人。
And we all know that he is an extremely hardworking person.
同時都好無私咁即係奉獻佢嘅時間嘅佢嘅 family。
And he's unselfishly offering his time with his families and his extended family.
特別係知道佢點樣去工作，然之後為佢嘅家庭提供一個舒適同埋安穩嘅家。
especially when I learned how he worked hard as a good provider to ensure that his family can live a comfortable life.
如果去到家庭出世嘅時候，
And when Jedediah was born,
佢更加係好放咗心機落去培養佢。
he spent a lot of time to nourish him, his son.
不斷咁從佢嘅由小學開始，去點樣去鋪一條路，點樣去學習咁樣。
Even from grade school onwards, Tim had planned Jedediah's academic path.
啱啱我聽同主任傾嘅時候，聽到一個 example 就係佢因為知道Jack 佢讀biology方面咧就比較叻 high， 而佢咧就會去自己去同學買本書去 study 同一個 course， 然之後去幫佢一齊去學習。
So I just learned from Julianne an example that she shared that Jedediah was weaker in biology, and so Tim would actually bought the same book, study the same book, so he can work with Jedediah to help Jedediah in a subject that he was weaker in, that he's weaker in.
頭先知道係對佢家庭係幾咁devote 落去，特別係佢嘅時間時間同埋嗰個So
we realize how dedicated a father he is, how committed he is to nourish his son, to provide for his family, and what kind of a father he is. We can get a glimpse of that.
雖然我哋知道阿天只不過係暫時去咗天父嘅懷抱裏邊。
We know that the departure of Tim is a temporary departure. He is in the loving arms, bosom of our Heavenly Father.
喺將來我哋同埋佢嘅 family 都同時會有重回嘅時間。
We will be reunited in heaven with Tim, of all those of us who know the Lord.
但係都唔能夠否定我哋會有一個生活嘅時間。
Of course, that didn't help the sense of loss that we are now experiencing.
但係我相信神天亦都希望我哋繼續去向前去 move on 咁樣去生活。
But I know that in heaven, our Heavenly Father and Tim in Heavenly Father's bosom will want us to move on and not stay in the same place, but move on and continue.
同時都會繼續去睇住佢嘅兒子點樣佢嘅成長。
And those of us in Tim's absence will be like father to his son Jedediah and watch him grow and nourish him to adulthood.
Tam 博士喺過去差不多20年嘅時間，跟住喺CCP 係費城嘅城市大學做到任教。
Over the past 20 years, Dr. Tam had been a faculty at CCP in the Department of Mathematics, I believe.
今日我哋好開心咧，係我哋自己有榮幸咧，能夠請到2位 CCP 嘅呢個嘅教授嚟到咧係講述下、分享下佢哋同天嘅習慣。
We're very honored today to have 2 of his co-faculty members of CCP, Dr. Brenton Wetter and Dr. Gao Li, to share that aspect of Tim's life as a teacher.
Dr. Wetter.
早晨。
My name is Brenton Weber. I'm department head and professor of mathematics at Community College of Philadelphia.
我係城市大學嘅數學系嘅主任。
Dr. Tam and I had parallel professional careers at CCP.
譚博士同我咧，我哋嘅教職係好類似嘅，我哋差唔多做同一樣嘅嘢。
We both started working there in 1991.
我哋兩個喺1991年喺城市大學開始教任教。
And we both
91年。
both became visiting lecturers at roughly the same time.
我哋都差唔多成為佢哋嘅客席助教係同一個時候。
When I was assigned an office, once I became full-time,
當我成為個該校嘅全職嘅教授嘅時候咧，咁佢哋俾一個辦公室俾我。
it was the same one that Dr. Tan had been assigned to.
咁原來咧，我嗰個教室嘅我個辦公廳咧，就係譚博士嘅辦公室，我共用一個辦公室。
He and I were office partners for about 17, 18 years.
我哋差唔多同一個教室、同一個辦公室17、18年咁耐。
And we spent many times talking in the office, eating lunch.
我哋好多時候喺呢個課堂之間，我哋會傾偈、會食嘢，好多時間喺呢個辦公廳裏面，我哋做好朋友。
Things that I remember.
我仲記得
returning from class sometimes, I'd walk into the office and he'd be brandishing a newspaper saying, "Can you believe this?"
有時我哋啱放學班房之間，一到睇個報紙，你睇下呢個咁嘅新聞都有喎。
And we would talk about many things, politics, world events.
傾好多嘅嘢，我哋傾時事、傾政治
teaching.
我哋講教學。
Many times he'd be tutoring students.
好多時候佢會幫啲學生補習。
And we'd have a very small office.
我哋嗰個教室咧，我哋嗰個辦公廳好細嘅啫。
So he and I would work very, very closely.
所以我哋個辦公廳咁細，我哋經常好緊密咁去一齊共同合作。
We would get very engrossed in our conversations, and he would look at the clock and say, "Oh my, it's 9:10. I have to run to class."
有時候我哋傾到不知時日過，咁睇到個手，哇！我要上堂啦，我要教書啦，我要走啦。
And frequently he would show up a few minutes later and say, "I forgot my chalk."
咁有時候佢幾分鐘之後又翻轉頭，我唔記得帶我粉筆，又要翻轉頭攞嘢。
In January of 2011, I was elected to be department head of the Department of Mathematics.
喺2011年嘅1月，我係被我哋嘅係選作為嗰個係嘅主任。
And that meant that I had to move my office to the division headquarters.
咁作為主任咧，我嘅辦公廳就移到去主任嗰個地方。
And it meant I didn't get to see Dr. Tan very much.
所以由嗰時開始，我哋1年開始，我就比較少啲同佢每日朝夕相對。
I would see him in the hall, I would wave to him, and sometimes he would stop by to ask a question, but I missed those conversations.
咁自從嗰時開始，我冇一個地方一齊相對嘅時候，我就雖然喺學校園裏邊都會碰到面打招呼，咁我好懷念我哋以前能夠同一個辦公廳嘅時間。
On that very busy Monday morning when I heard of his passing,
我禮拜一聽到個消息嘅時候，我教書係非常忙碌嘅時候。
I kind of sank in my chair and put my head in my hands.
咁我坐喺我嘅辦公椅上邊，我頭耷落嚟。
All of the minute things I was worrying about that day seemed so insignificant at that point.
當我禮拜一知道呢個消息嘅時候，
that a long-time colleague and friend had passed away.
我覺得好多嘅世事、好多嘅濕碎嘅嘢都唔再存在喺我當中。我只記得我個好好嘅朋友，一個好好嘅同事離開咗世界。
And the thought that the time when I am no longer department head, that I would return to that office, that I would not see him then.
我會記得，當我再翻返去個學校教室嘅時候，我再唔見唔到佢。
We would not have those conversations
我再唔能夠同佢有嗰種咁興奮嘅對話。
That was very hard for me to deal with.
我心裏邊非常難過，好難接受呢個事實。
But he was very dedicated to his work.
佢喺工作上面係好賣力、好投入嘅一個教職員。
His colleagues, his friends,
佢嘅同事、佢嘅朋友、
his family,
佢嘅家人、佢嘅社區，好明顯佢係一個好努力工作嘅人。
From the conversations that we had, that he was very dedicated to these things.
我所聽到每一個人嘅分享，都知道佢對以上所講嘅每一個生活當中嘅每一個範疇，佢都係好竭心盡力去做。
He would ask me questions about how to edit documents that he was working on for his community work.
有時甚至佢啲社區工作裏邊所要寫出嚟嘅啲英文嘅稿，佢會問我點去編寫，點去寫得更好。
And he would share with me things that were going on.
佢都同我分享喺佢嘅佢嘅家庭或者佢嘅教會佢社區裏面所發生嘅一啲事情。
He was getting married.
咁當佢結婚嘅時候
In 2000, his son was born.
當然佢98年結婚，佢2000年嘅時候佢嘅仔出世。
That was a good year for him. He was also promoted to full-time.
嗰年係即係2000年嘅時候咧，係一個好嘅一年，因為佢嗰年就係被升職做到全職嘅一個教師。
And he was very, very happy.
咁佢好開心能夠做到全職教師。
There's a saying that if you wish to be happy for a day, go fishing.
有句説話咁講，佢話：如果你想當日好開心咧，你去釣魚啦。
But if you wish to be happy for a lifetime, you help someone else.
但如果你想成世好開心咧，你去幫人。
And I think Tim embodied that.
我相信譚博士嘅一生就係總合咗正所講嘅呢句説話。
Because he was a very happy man.
因為佢好開心嘅人，喺佢幫人嘅過程當中，佢一生都係好快快樂樂咁樣過活嘅人。
I will miss his laughter.
我會好難忘記，我會好懷念佢嘅笑聲
and his friendship.
同埋佢嘅友情。
He'll be sorry missed.
我哋會好懷念佢。多謝。Dr. Cao.